Hey everyone, it's Carrie over at Double Click. Today I thought I would bring you along while I break down a bunch of my notebooks. I posted a video and I cleared out all of my notebooks while I was looking for a planner, and I pulled certain ones out that I wanted to pull apart and use for like scrap paper, and I really don't like to sometimes work in notebooks when they're bound. So I have a pile right here that I'm going to pull apart. Some of them I've already pulled apart. And then this is the drawer that I found at Goodwill. I hauled this a couple weeks ago. And this is going to be the drawer that I store all of my scrap paper in. So let's get started. It is the new year. I have no idea when this is going to be posted, so I hope you all have a great 2022. 2021 was quite a ride for me, and yeah, I'm glad to be starting a new year. Hopefully a little bit better. Anyway, this was from a notebook that I've already taken apart, and what I did was I just take apart the spiral so that it doesn't like have the teared pages. So this one's already done. I'm going to just stick that in there for now, and I'll organize it later. This is just Post-it notes. I can't really pull these apart because they're sticky, so this needs to actually go in like my kitchen drawer. That's where I would use these. I'm going to pull them back out. This is just a to-do notebook. It's bound on top. I had a marker, I guess, laying there that kind of soaked through the pages, but I think I used to use this one all the time. Let me see. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. And I don't know, when stuff's bound, I don't use it. So this way, when I just like go to grab stuff, it'll already be tore out and ready to use. And now that's done. And then this is just going to get recycled. And this was something I was trying to build my own notebook and it didn't work out. So this is just some, scrap papers, but they've never been used. And just some lined. I probably won't use what's on this side. Well, maybe. It's a to-do list. We'll see. But it's going to go on my scrap paper. And when I was going through that pile, I found this. I picked this up at Daiso. And it's this really cute, like, grid pad, and I love it, but of course I would never use it because it was like still bound. So I'm gonna also take this one apart. I love paper. Like every time I see fun paper, I have to buy it. I especially like when I find like unique papers at like Goodwills, and I want to make sure these still, yeah, some of these are still sticking together, so I was going to give them a quick tug apart. Did these ones still get stuck on top? Let's see. Oh, these ones look good. So I've been working pretty much just getting my craft room organized, and I haven't been crafting in it as much lately as I want to, just because I'm like hyper focused on getting everything cleaned up and more functionable. And if you're a crafter, it's really hard to do both. Keep things like functionable and actually craft. I haven't been shopping lately. I think, let me see. I got one thing for Christmas, from Christmas, the Christmas clearance, this year. It was just a pack of sequin mix that I found at the grocery store. It was like 99 cents. I did go to Hobby Lobby to see if I could get some paper pads. They had nothing, and I just went like January 5th, so I don't know, I think they would still have like a ton of stuff. They had nothing. And then I just didn't feel like going anywhere else, so I didn't get anything. I didn't get any Christmas clearance. So sad. Not that I need anything. I mean, I have tons of new stuff that I've never used from previous clearances. But still, it's fun to get new things and stuff, so. Okay, that's looking good. I'm going to start kind of putting these in a little bit of an order. Now this is getting recycled. And this is another notebook that I've already took the spiral out of. So this is just scratch paper. It's going to go in there. And this also, I pulled this book apart. I think, yeah, these aren't too bad. I can easily use these for scratch paper. I was going to say, I really don't like how that looks. And these, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them over to my paper cutter and cut them off and just trim them up so I don't have pieces sticking up like that. Okay, that looks good. And what is this from? Trump calendars. I don't know where this is from. I don't remember. But it's just some lined paper. Yeah, I must have obviously taken it apart from somewhere, but I don't remember where. It's just going to go right in my pile. Looking good. This is a book of to-dos that I got. I think I got this at Goodwill. Yeah, and I like these kinds of things, but I don't know if it's going to be easier for me to try and pull this out, or I'll fast forward through this so that you don't have to watch me struggle to get this out. I might just cut it. Let's see. Alright, now this is a notebook that I've already torn apart. I think I'm going to cut this down the middle. Hey, be right back. Alright, so all I did there was I just trimmed up the edges on my trimmer. This too. Okay. I'm going to trim this up too. There's just like this little lip that's I don't like. Alright, there we go. So, did you guys set like any New Year's goals, like for crafting or personal? I didn't really set myself any new goals. Pretty much the same that I always do. To try to maintain my personal life with my crafting life, with my work life, with my coaching life, and I like to stay super busy all the time, and I need to make sure that I'm able to maintain all of those you know, parts of my life so that I'm doing well in all of them and not failing at like maintaining the house because I'm busy crafting or vice versa. So I dedicate a certain amount of time on certain days to certain events to try and help maintain that. And I did really well with it when I started doing it, really like following like a strict routine. I started about a year and a half, almost 2 years now, and I stuck well with it, and I just want to continue working on that, and that way I'm able to do like all the things that, you know, I love. So I'd love to hear like what your goals are, crafting or personal. Just, you know, drop them in the comments. I always read my comments and reply. So yeah, I'd appreciate that. See what's going on in the world out there. And this I got from like a Studio Calico kit, but I didn't have the book that it fit in. Oh, and this is actually bound. That stinks. I thought it was going to be like loose papers, but it's not. So I'm gonna have to like pull these apart, which is, it's fine. Just probably do a couple at a time. So it's January 2022. I'm in Arizona. The weather has been like super nice out. I took my puppy for a walk this morning, and I just was thinking, it's like, I don't know, like 60s in the morning, and then it's a little bit warmer during the later in the day. It's usually just always so hot here, so I really try to enjoy and get out like as much as possible. And part of my routines is I always like walk. I usually run or ride my bicycle, and I do yoga, and I do it's like Yoga with Adrienne. She's here on YouTube, and she publishes like free 30-day yoga things, and I always pick one of those, and I pretty much just keep going and going when I do it. But I do try and spend as much time as possible outside in the winter. I'm outside all summer long because I coach cross country in the summer. But I enjoy it more when it's, you know, not 110 degrees outside. All right, so that was easy. And look at that. My scrap notebook bin is complete, and I love it. All my notebooks now broken down, and I will totally go through this. I use scratch paper for everything, not only like in my craft room, but like when I'm working, making shopping lists, doing my food menu, all those types of things. So yeah, I'm very excited I finally got this done. This was sitting in my desk in a pile for quite some time, and this I am putting on my other craft counter. I already have a little spot for it. It's just gonna sit right on the side so I can easily reach for it. It's like right behind this desk, and so it'll just take me a minute to pull one out, just twisting around it. Unfortunately, it won't fit here like on my desk. I recently posted a video of how like new pen storage. Ideally, I would have wished I could have fit it up in that area, but here, I'll show you the area that I'm talking about. Hopefully I won't mess up. Yeah, okay, so like this is the area of my desk that I work in. It's like this little corner, and I just recently posted a video of I did some pen organization, but I used to stack my notebooks up here, so now I have them stacked. Sorry, it's like so bright outside. I moved some of my notebooks over here, and I don't want to go too fast. This is my trash, but now this is the corner of my desk where this is going to go now, and will fit just perfect. So yeah, all right, well, hey, thanks guys so much for dropping by. Please leave me a comment, like and subscribe, and I will catch up with you all soon. Thanks guys, bye.